Hello, Crestview families. Mr. Freedy here, and I wanted to remind you that this month at Crestview we are Fontes and Pinnell testing all of our students. You probably know this test as the F&P test. This is the test that teachers use to place your students in good fit books so that we can best help them learn the skills and strategies they need to be successful readers. I wanted to give you some quick reminders about things you can talk with your child about doing and remembering to do during the F&P test. Okay, first of all, I want you to remember that your child's teacher cannot help during this test. This is an assessment, so we cannot give words. We cannot suggest what strategies to use to help you figure out words. We cannot suggest strategies to use to help you with your thinking and to make meaning as you read. Your child has to do all the thinking on their own. So this is their chance to get to shine and to show what they know. Show all the strategies they've been working on for the whole school year. When your child will be asked to read aloud part of the book or all of the book, depending on what level they are at. And as they are reading aloud, remember the teacher cannot give them words. So your child has to do their best to notice when they get to a tricky word and to stop and think about that tricky word. A good strategy that readers use that can help them figure out tricky words is the cross-checking strategy. When they get stuck on a tricky word, or when they hear a word that they said that doesn't quite seem right, they need to stop. They need to fix the word. They need to self-correct it. And to do that, they can ask themselves, does it look right? Does it look like the word I just said? Does it sound right? Does it make sense in that sentence? And does it make sense in the book? If they said a word that doesn't make sense at all in the book, then they probably need to try it again and use one of their strategies to help them figure out what is the word. Oftentimes when I'm reading with kids and I ask them to go back to the beginning of the sentence, of the word, the beginning of the sentence that has the word that they got stuck on, they fix their mistakes just by going back and rereading the whole sentence. That helps them understand the sentence better, and it helps them clarify the meaning of those tricky words. So, suggest to your child to go back and reread the whole sentence when they get stuck on a tricky word. It really helps a lot. When your child is done reading out loud or silently reading in their head, they are going to be asked to have a conversation about the book with their teacher. Now, the teacher may end up asking specific questions of your child, but this should really be a conversation. And to make it a conversation, your child has to share everything that they are understanding, that they are wondering, that they are questioning about what they just read. They get to show what they know, what they figured out about the characters, what they figured out about the topic they could be reading on. This is where they show that they are really getting the meaning of the story. The more information they can share with their teacher, that gives the teacher more information to use to help them figure out their student's level. And it helps them know what your child's strengths and needs are as a reader. So the more they can share, the better. And when and if it gets to the point where the teacher has to ask lots of clarifying questions about the book, make sure your child answers well. Not just one word answers, but they really explain what they are thinking. It's really important to show meaning, because we read to make meaning, we read to understand, and your child has to show that. So those are just a few quick reminders that you can go over with your child. They're going to do great. They may have already completed their F&P test with their teacher. If they have, ask them what their level is, but keep in mind that this level doesn't define them as a reader. This is just a level that helps them pick good fit books and helps the teacher know where to start with their instruction. So they may be able to read slightly higher books. They may be able to practice in slightly lower books than their level. But they just need to keep in mind that they need to be picking books around that level. Those are the best fit books for them that are going to challenge them enough to keep on improving as a reader. And that's what we want, to improve as a reader, to learn more words, to think deeper about the book. So, happy reading, and I hope everyone does well on the F&P assessment. Thank you.